Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the tiny cupboard. I'm just here to remind you that I have hand sanitizer up front. Please use it liberally, no matter which way you lean. I apologize. Wash your hands often, please. I have beers and snacks and things for donation-based sale up front. Please support small theater. Support your local house band, Zarif, at Space Roy's. There's a tip bucket for Zarif right there. He's become a true Stoner Morning Show regular and favorite. As of right now, please put your hands together for Stoner Morning Show!
All right, yeah.
What's up, everybody?
All right.
Thanks for being here. All right. I want to start with some life advice.
Oh, shit.
I came up with some life advice that I want to share. And this isn't something that I have myself done, but it's something that I think can be useful possibly to somebody who's hearing this.
I'm Ralph. This is Shawn. This is Stoner Morning Show. Life advice.
And it's that if you're going through a bad afternoon or evening and you're just sort of like in the dumps, grab all of your coats, throw them onto your bed, and then take a nap amongst a bunch of coats.
Wow.
And did anyone do that when they were a kid? One hand? Nobody did that as a kid? Well, no, it was like whenever I went with my parents to some place and there was a party, they would all throw the coats on the bed, and at the end of the night, like a kid or two would just like be sleeping in all of the coats. That's where I got that from.
That's great advice.
Yeah, and I haven't tried it as an adult, but it was an idea that popped in my head that like, oh, somebody would enjoy this.
There's something very adult about the coat bed.
Adult about it?
Yeah, like you go to a party and somebody's like, ooh, here's my bedroom. Put your coat in here.
Oh, right.
I don't know. There's something very...
private about it?
There's something private about it, yeah. When I was first a young adult going to parties and you're like, yeah, put your coat in here, and you throw it on the bed with all the other coats, you're like, oh, all right, cool.
Yeah, I was at a party once as an adult here in New York, and my friend and I, we stayed kind of late, and we were like, okay, we're going to get our coats, and then we went into the room where the coats were, and there was a woman sleeping in that, like, a woman sleeping.
Wow.
Like, we woke her up, and she was scared, and she was like, I'm in bed. I was like, our coats are in here, sorry.
She lived there?
Yeah.
Wow.
So it was like, yeah, it's potentially very nerve-wracking, I guess.
Oh, wow, yeah. Holy moly. It's funny that she was like not wanting to be part of the party, but still slept on all the coats.
No, she was the host.
Oh, what?
Well, I mean, everybody was throwing it. She lived, like, you know how roommates will throw a party?
I feel like sometimes a roommate will opt out, be like, I'm not in this.
Well, yeah, that's not the situation.
Oh.
And it was the person who invited me. I don't know. And the coats were in her room, and she went to bed. I don't know. It was like, I don't know.
That's a weird trap to, like, throw a party, have everybody put their coat on your bed, and then go to sleep, and then when people try to get their coat, you go, I'm asleep.
Yeah. I've thrown parties and had people over and went to bed and just be like, leave when you want. You know?
Yeah,
Question in the back. Oh, okay. Yeah, an anecdote, yeah.
It's an anecdote from our fact checker, Anya. Yeah.
I don't remember the name of the scientist, but this is one of the like really big deal scientists from England, from maybe like the 1800s.
I'm going to say so far this story sounds made up. But keep going.
She looked crushed when you said that.
Sorry.
He was like a really brilliant scientist, but he was extremely absent-minded. And one time there was a party at his house, and he spilled something on his pants, and his wife told him, you have to go upstairs, you have to change your pants. Don't look at me like this is made up.
This sounds like a Steve Carell movie.
His wife told him, you gotta go upstairs, you gotta change your pants. And he left, he never came back. And they go to like check on him in an hour, and he had gone to sleep. And then he said, well, I forgot what I was doing.
Uh-huh.
I was taking off my pants. I just assumed it was bedtime. I brushed my teeth and I went to bed.
Wait, that's a story that's lasted hundreds of years?
It's a story I heard in a book about science history.
Oh.
What? What science?
You know what? That's how unrock and roll scientists are.
Yeah, dude.
That's become a legend.
That's folklore.
Did you ever hear about the goat that joined a punk rock band? There's these guys, I think in England, they like were a punk rock band and they like moved from one house to another house and there was a goat there. And when they practiced, the goat would just show up and hang out. So then they started taking the goat to shows.
Wow.
And the goat like loved heavy metal or something.
Wow, dude.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Sarif, you're a musician. Ever hear that? Yeah. I mean, it was a vague recollection. You know what I mean? So it's like, I vaguely know it too.
First of all, I imagine the goat would wear a hat like either of us are wearing, but with the fuzzy ball at the end, and it'd be striped.
There's pictures. It's just a goat hanging out.
Oh, shit. Also, Zarif, as a musician, what animal would you like to accompany you to gigs? If you could have any animal accompany you to gigs.
Owls are cool.
Yeah, you're an owl guy for sure.
I saw a show over the summer. It was two musicians. One played guitar, one played the cello, and the guy who played the cello had a fan underneath him to blow his hair up in the air while he was playing. And it was awesome. It was so fucking cool. And he was like, he talked about it, he was like, I need the fan.
Wow, dude.
And like, he travels with extra extension cords in case like, he can't plug in the fan. It was great.
I wonder when he discovered that was his thing.
I don't know, but it was awesome. Yeah.
Wow.
What kind of stuff
super
do you
rock and
have?
roll.
Yeah.
What do I have going on? I had
While
I don't
Ralph
know.
is looking at his notes, give it up for the two people who brought pre-sale tickets over here.
Woo!
How's worth the price of admission so far? Okay, good.
I'll take the cat out of the bag. This guy's my student.
Oh, cool.
Give it up for Jake.
Yeah. I applaud Ralph for not giving you a discount code, making you pay. This is extracurricular. Yeah.
I'm a tough teacher.
I agree. Good. You need to. Yeah.
All right. This is what I'm gonna start with. Tonight it's very cold.
Yeah.
I'm wearing wool socks.
Okay.
I'd like to know from everybody else, what is your wool sock etiquette? Do you wear them just as socks? Do you wear them over regular socks? And if so,
Yeah.
how are you wearing them once and then washing them? You wear them a week and then wash them?
Right.
If you're wearing them over other socks, you kind of wear them like a shoe and just keep wearing them?
You're giving a lot of possibilities. You may be taking people's answers.
Okay, I want to know.
What's that?
I don't wash socks.
You don't wash them?
I only have a few. They go over each other and under the other.
There it is.
Oh, all right.
Self-washing.
Okay. Do you ever wash them by hand?
No, but you know what's really extra?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
You wash them after each use or after a couple days?
After each, because I have a lot of ankle socks, and so I know that it's cold.
Oh, yeah.
And then I put both of them. If you take off both pairs, then you can go on to the next double. I just came back from Wickens,
Hey.
Hey, vacation.
I'm getting used to this.
Yeah.
Wow. Where did you come from?
Actually, I just spent some months all over Mexico, but the last place I was at was
A month in Mexico. Oh, wow.
Canada.
Yeah. Are you? Is it fun to be back or no?
No, it's dirty as hell here.
Yeah.
Doing what I've done.
I
We had a
don't
big
know.
party.
Yeah. Okay. Other sock etiquette.
Sock etiquette, sock technique,
Yeah. Sock technique. Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
sock
operations. I only have a few pairs of like winter socks,
Yeah.
and they all go like up almost above the knee. They're insane. I think I got them on sale or something like that. But it's like too intense. So I only wear them when it's like super cold out.
Wow.
Because it's like, I don't know, it's like too much sock.
I'm gonna be real honest.
Okay.
I have one pair of wool socks. I used to have more than one. I have one pair left. I bought them a decade ago.
Yeah.
When I took a bicycle trip across the United States.
Oh, wow. So they're worn.
Yeah, I needed them then, but they've just lasted till this time.
Jeez.
I never want to get rid of them. I had a coat that I had on that tour. I lived on the streets for a year.
Yeah.
Voluntarily, and I had one coat, and that was in 2012. Anya and I started dating in 2018, and I was still wearing that coat.
Yeah.
Then.
Well, it had sentimental value.
Yeah,
we should hold a sock drive for you where we ask audience members to bring a pair of wool socks. You can keep the ones you have. We're not telling you to get rid of them. We're just giving you more.
I just want them to be unused.
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah.
I don't know, because sometimes there's a whole, if you go to Goodwill, which I'm a fan of Goodwill, but there's a whole shoe section.
Yeah.
And I find that bizarre.
Oh, yeah. Used shoes is a different thing.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Who's, and I'm not judging, even though I just said it was weird.
Yeah.
Who's cool with used shoes?
A few people. I've heard that they're, okay,
I'm
vast
scared.
majority. I feel like even the dog perked up.
Wow.
I've heard from foot doctors that it's not good to do that because clothes don't mold to your body, but shoes will mold to a foot. Yes, Ellie. But they have insoles. All right, yeah, that's true. Insoles are magic. Golden. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Sharing bowling shoes. I mean that's different because you're only doing it for like an hour or something. Roller skates is. I don't know the science behind roller skates. Yeah. Oh,
What does that say? What that guy who fell asleep say about bowling shoes?
Yeah.
I don't, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what that story was short on. Science.
Oh my gosh!
Well. Yeah, she didn't present it as a story about science. It was just a real story. All right, I came up with a game I want to play.
Okay, let's do it.
And we do have some guests. Give it up for Ruben, our first guest, who isn't coming up yet.
Woo!
He'll be up soon. But I came up with a game, and it's anybody in the audience can ask Ralph and I absolutely anything. You can ask us absolutely anything. But here's the thing. The answer we give doesn't have to be the answer to the question you asked. Because if you give permission to people to ask anything, you should give permission to the people to answer anything.
Yep.
So this is a game called Ask Anything, Answer Anything.
Yes.
So no question is off limits, but also no answer is off limits.
At all.
Yeah.
No question off limits.
Who's got a question? Yes. I made myself some eggs, some potatoes, an English muffin, and a little meatless sausage patty and coffee. Do you have an answer?
Oh, for both of us? What did I eat? I slept until nearly 1 o'clock, so I really didn't have breakfast.
Okay. All right. Any other questions? You can ask anything.
This is your last chance. We're never going to do
Or
this
one
again.
or two chances. Yes, Ruben. The most embarrassing thing that has ever happened to me.
Yeah.
My sister and I loved the Smurfs when we were kids. Smurfs were popular, but we went crazy for the Snorks. Do you remember the Snorks? It was a knockoff of No, it was a knockoff of the Smurfs, but they lived underground and they had a snorkel on the top of their head. And we loved them.
Were they underwater?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so that's a question to an answer an answer to a question you didn't ask.
Yeah.
There you go.
I would say I would say this moment right now
Yeah.
is probably in the 1200th percentile of most embarrassing things.
Oh, okay.
That's as far as I'll go.
That's an answer. Yes. Did you have a question? Oh. Oh. Yes. Do I define myself as an empath?
You did a witchcraft last week, right?
I kind of, yeah. I think I think so. But I also don't know if I am, and might just believe that I am. And hear people talk about empaths. So I don't know. I think so. I've had my tarot cards read, and I don't know if I believe that. I did have a psychic medium very unexpectedly tell me that my mother came to her. And this wasn't something I asked to hear. It was some information that was volunteered to me. She did say some things that were very interesting, but I don't know if it was true or real. I don't know. Oh, wow. Let's go to Xavier first and then Anya. Ralph, how would you coach Manchester United?
Probably a lot of zip, zap, zop.
All right. And my answer is 5'11 and a half. It's an answer to anything. Okay, was there one more? Yes. Will we be joining the metaverse? I think so. We have a member of this show that lives in Thailand, Lex Morales, and he has been talking about the metaverse for a while now, and he wants us to open up a comedy club in the metaverse. So I don't know. Maybe we'll do that.
I wasn't going to say anything, but I want to inform you that you are watching currently holograms of both of us.
Oh.
We're just behind that curtain over there, but these are holograms that you're looking at right now.
All right. That's an answer to any question.
We did it.
All right. End of segment. Good work, everybody. Yeah.
Woo!
I hope everyone feels something.
Yeah.
I know I do. I love how vague this show is sometimes.
It's vaguely
it's
a show.
Swimmy, yeah.
This is probably our most focused
Could be.
installment.
Can I share something
Please.
before we go on? Last week when our show ended, because we record them and I sometimes upload them to Spotify. Anyway, at the end of the show when people were copying, I went over to Ralph and I said, I think that was our best show of all time. And he laughed, and you can hear his audible laugh.
Oh, that's
applause.
good.
Yeah. But I listened to the show last week, and I don't think it was good at all.
Really?
Yeah.
I liked it.
I did like it while living it, but in reliving it, I didn't like it. Or I was more critical of it.
Yeah, I always feel like it's strange. It's strange and it's befuddling that I don't think an artist is a. It's strange. I don't think an artist is a reliable witness to how good their own work is.
Yeah, that's very good. That's a good statement. That should be on a plaque.
There we go.
That should be engraved somewhere.
I got one last thing I want to talk about before we bring our guest up.
Cool.
I just realized recently on Twitter I've been following a lot of accounts of like famous artists and thinkers and stuff.
Yeah.
To get inspirational quotes, inspirational tweets. But then I realized I've just been following a bunch of parody accounts.
Oh, really?
I've just been following a bunch of parody accounts, because I've been like, these tweets are a little weird. I'm not getting the full blast of inspiration that I want. So I went out and I followed the real people.
Yeah.
With the actual blue check. I didn't know about the blue check. Mm-hmm. Let me tell you about some of these parody accounts.
Okay.
All right. I got there's a tweet Barack Obama tweeted.
Uh-huh.
He said,
Is this the real account or the parody account?
this is the verified real account.
Okay.
He said, Barack Obama said, no one is born hating another person because of the color of his skin or his background or his religion.
Okay.
But that's at the same time, that's not the tweet that I read.
Okay.
What the parody account said was, no one is born a hater All of mine were created by the game, baby. Chocolate SCOTUS, holla at your boy.
That wasn't inspiring?
It wasn't.
Oh.
That's the parody account. It's a bootleg inspiring.
Yeah. I'm glad you...
Weird Al? Weird Al is a fine parodist. These parody accounts, I think, are just a bunch of miscreants.
Yeah.
I got there's another tweet.
The parodies don't do justice to the originals.
They don't do justice.
Okay.
Kanye West,
Yes.
he tweeted, he said, this is the real Kanye West. This is from the mind of Kanye West.
Yeah.
He said, this is who I am. Nobody said you had to like it.
Yeah.
That's a defiant tweet.
Yes.
But then the same day, the parody account tweeted from the Kanye West parody account. It said, my mom said if I don't finish dinner, I can't get up from the table.
Fake Kanye.
That's from the parody account.
Wow.
No good.
There's something there, though.
And, all right. I got two more. Here's one from Tiger Woods. This is actually his very first tweet. He tweeted, welcome to my new Twitter page, twitter.com/Tiger Woods, which is fine.
Yeah.
But the first tweet that I saw from the Tiger Woods parody account was, black golf, I'm a black man golf, doy.
Shit, and you thought that was real.
Yeah, it took me a long time to figure this out.
I can see the confusion.
And then
Because they're so close, yet so far to the real ones.
It's a funhouse mirror.
Yeah.
And then this is the last tweet.
Okay.
From Britney Spears. It says, what is this? This is from the verified account
Yes.
of Britney Spears, a real icon, Britney Spears. Does anyone think global warming is a good thing? I love Lady Gaga. I think she's a really interesting artist.
Cool.
That's from the verified account.
Verified Britney, yes.
The parody accounts had the same thing.
Zing. Wow.
That's it. That's all,
right.
I got.
Give it up for Ralph. That was good. All
Thanks.
right. Should we bring up Ruben?
Yeah, absolutely. Let's bring up Ruben.
Ruben, we're going to hand you this microphone, and then we'll have you seated here. Give it up for Ruben J, everybody.
Woo!
Visual artist.
Hold up. You going to bring some of your pieces up with you, Ruben? Yeah. Bring your favorite ones. And we'll show them one by one. Yeah, come on up. Ruben, everybody.
Yeah.
Is this the first visual artist we've had on?
I think so.
Wow, we're branching out.
That's good.
Getting
This
some
is-
culture.
I don't know if we've brought anybody ever who's ever shown anything on stage, so this is really good.
This is wild.
Yeah.
This is not. I wonder how it'll translate on the podcast, but we'll try.
Yeah.
People, they can get your Instagram.
Yeah, that's right. What do you want to tell us about you?
Well, I guess I could just, tell you guys who I am and maybe tell you my story.
Sure.
So you can know, like, how I got into art.
Yeah.
So basically, I have a degree in environmental engineering, so I'm really big in, like, environmental, like, saving the world. I
don't know if that was given the warmness that it should have.
Give that
That's
the
very
love that it deserves,
impressive.
man. This guy dedicated 4 years of his
Environmental
life
engineer?
to the earth. Yeah, an
That's
engineer.
not just, look, science is hard, but engineering is hard too. There's more, I feel like there's more math in engineering than science. Isn't
Apparently,
that
it's
right?
only as hard as falling asleep during a party.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, good. Sorry to interrupt.
So the kind of art I do is abstract cubism.
Whoa.
I find it interesting that right across the street, they have Basquiat, who's like a Brooklyn-born artist. He's like one of the best artists out there.
Yeah.
And a lot of people say that my art looks Basquiat style. So, maybe through my different works, you'll see more of his,
His influence or his.
Right,
Let me
his
hold that up
touch.
for you.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Can
man.
Ralph, keep holding some up. Ralph is going to hold. Are we able to pass these around? Is that too? Okay, yeah, let's pass them around. Here.
Oh, my God.
That's fun. Raise your hand if you've ever been to a show where you've been passed art before. No, only Ellie has. Well, Ellie has maybe lived the most interesting life of anyone in this room.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think it's great. What a great thing to happen at a stoner talk show. Okay, This one's cool. Yeah. What's this one called?
It's just like a Mickey Mouse,
With mountains or
Yeah.
triangles?
Yeah.
So you're an
Nice.
engineer? You are an engineer.
Currently an engineer.
Yeah.
I used to work for the Environmental Protection Agency
Yeah.
for 6 months.
Where do you work now? Are we allowed to say?
Just art.
What's
I
your
do
title?
art full-time.
Oh, okay.
Full time.
Oh.
That's a risk. How are you dealing with it? Taking that leap into the unknown.
Honestly, it's all about following your passion.
Yeah.
And this is the kind of thing that makes me want to wake up each morning.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just going to continue doing it and find people that are just as interested in what I do.
Yeah. And you do your sustainable art is an interest of yours. Is that right? Did I hear that?
Right. So one of the best thing about being in New York City is that you can walk down the street and you can literally find anything to work on.
Yeah.
So like I can find a door and I can just do art on it. And I can tell you somebody's going to really appreciate that door. So I guess that's what art is all about. It's just being creative and just letting that passion, go out into the world.
Yeah.
Just one thing, I want you to be careful because when I was a kid, I did a lot of art on doors and I didn't get dessert.
No dessert?
No.
Well, you're now at the age where you're able to choose dessert for yourself, but you're also, you gave up sugar a while ago. Let's follow up on that real quick. How is the sugar hiatus going?
So Anya and I only eat sugar on holidays.
Pretty smart, right? Yeah.
This year, we thought we could do Christmas Eve and Christmas, and we realized that was a mistake.
Oh,
So on New Year's, we only did New Year's Eve,
cool.
and then New Year's Day, back to no sugar.
Well, that's good. I'm impressed.
Thank you.
Yeah, I congratulate you.
It's not completely no sugar. I'm still eating bread, but
Well, yeah,
any
sure.
sweets and stuff, no. And that's big for me because I love ice cream.
Good. Nice.
How are you with sugar, Ruben?
Yeah.
I have to let go of the sugar,
Oh man.
healthy relationship.
Yeah.
Sugar is one of the biggest killers out there, so you got to let go of it.
No, I agree. Zarif, what's your relationship with sugar? As much as you want?
Look at this guy.
Diabetic? Is it?
But I, what, to be honest with you?
Yeah.
There's always that Mexico's margaritas.
Oh yeah.
I do it hardcore. It's hard to say no.
Mm.
I'm not drinking until that's why I was like, no drinking.
No drinking until February.
I love the ice cream before. More ice cream, no cookies, or nothing.
Yeah.
Damn.
Have you found any good replacements? Oh. Well, congrats on. Yeah. Yeah. Congrats on going. Yeah, you're right. Congrats on going cold turkey. Let's give her a round of applause. Right?
Woo!
Good for you.
Yeah, it's strong.
Who else wants to share? We've already done half of the room. Who else wants to talk about sugar? Good. Anya, you're ditto as Ralph, right?
Yeah, no sugar, no sugar.
Yeah.
I'm adamant about it.
It-
Like, I can kill myself with sugar.
Mm.
Fuck myself up.
Yeah. Xavier? No rice and no bread. Wow.
Wow.
All right.
That's insane.
Tell us about this artwork.
It looks like candy.
It's like trees.
I've noticed that people like colors, and I feel like there's a healing effect when you look at different colors.
Oh, yeah.
So if you want to just chill and smoke a joint and just look at art, I feel like my art speaks to you,
Yeah. Ooh. Cool. I'll pass this one around too.
Yeah. Not only is that beautiful, that's such a great marketing job too.
Maybe
I'm like,
we can
holy shit.
pass them all around so they return back on the stage. I
Yeah.
don't know.
This is gonna have trouble passing it.
Yeah. How do you have like a strict schedule that you try to keep to for production, or do you paint when inspiration hits? What?
It's mostly when inspiration hits. and it could be at any time of the day.
Yeah.
And that's when you're mostly just gonna do your art. It could be even 3 a.m. Like, you can wake up and you'll just start working on art.
Yeah. I've got a question that I bet the room wants to know. They just don't know that they don't yet know that they want to know the answer to this
You got
question.
your finger on the pulse.
Yeah, but I bet once they hear this question, they're going to be like, hell yeah, I want to know. All right. Do you ever dream about painting? Right? Don't we want to know that?
Yeah, you got me.
What do you mean, dream by?
Like, does an idea for a painting ever come to you in a dream?
Or do you ever dream that you're painting or
Yeah.
that someone else is painting or that you're in a painting?
What kind of dreams does a painter have?
I guess, like, the very colorful and, like, imaginative. Like, anything I want to create, I can actually create. Like,
Yeah.
that's the beauty with art. Like, it's not just a manifestation of what you're doing, but
Yeah.
you're basically taking a canvas and you're creating something out of nothing.
Right.
And that happens all the time. So, like, in a way, I'm an engineer through art and through the hard sciences.
Yeah.
So I'm just, like, following that passion,
Ooh.
you know?
Okay. Do you lucid dream?
I do.
Really?
Do you?
No. Well, I barely. Does anyone else here, do you lucid dream?
I don't lucid dream. I do dream all the time. Do you remember the game Pong from ColecoVision?
Sure.
Where it's just a two black and white, and there's just 2 lines and a ball going back and forth.
Yeah.
That's what I dream every day.
Oh, all right. Consistent. Anyone else in here lucid dream?
You lucid dream?
Whoa.
I didn't know that.
What kind of stuff do you lucid dream? Like flying? Yeah, I can fly. Wow. Okay. What else?
What would you like to know?
Wait a minute. Is that why you woke up in the middle of the night that one time and pointed at me and said, "You owe me money"? I shouldn't have said that in public. All right.
What do you experiment with other kinds of art? Is it mostly visual stuff, or do you do other
Right,
I wanna
right.
see this
so there,
Whoa.
you can do anything you want.
Yeah.
So, like, I've been, like, air spraying. I've been working on T-shirts.
This
It's
guy.
anything you want. And I found it interesting. The other person that was going to come was an entrepreneur. And
Yeah.
I would really have enjoyed to hear what she had to say.
I
Because
believe she's here.
Oh, yeah. I think
Yeah.
Miss Lissa just showed up. Yeah. We'll ask her some entrepreneurial
I
questions.
feel like, as an artist, I'm an entrepreneur myself.
Yeah. Okay. Good. What's this about?
It's like New York.
What? Let me see.
Well, I see an NY. I see that. Do you paint stoned?
Do I paint?
Stoned? Are you
I do.
stoned?
Yeah, I'm stoned right now.
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful.
Nice. Here, does anyone want to pass this one around? How about questions from the audience? Questions from the audience.
Do you have preferred, like, I don't know what it's called, but, like, you know, like, different styles of kinds of paint? Like, I see markers, that you use, like, acrylic or anything you prefer.
Yes, what's your medium?
Right. So my favorite is like the marker, but you can use acrylic paint or oil-based paint.
Yeah.
So different, paint, you get different styles and, like, different things to visuals.
Yeah.
But I really like the marker because I feel like it's unique in a way, and it gives it like a New York City vibe.
Yeah.
So that's why I mess with it.
Look, he's got ink on his hand right now.
Wow.
Look. Verified. Oh, yeah. Do you still paint?
I don't know, one day it just, like, left me because I didn't play with it.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what happened. But I used to do it all the time, like you said, dreaming about it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I was dreaming I could do this more pen, but I don't know what that inspiration.
Yeah. I sometimes paint, and there's times I wish that I could be a full-time painter and just do that.
Wow.
Even though I like comedy. But I don't know. Maybe in like my 60s or something. Maybe I'll retire as a painter. Yeah, Sarif. How How often do you do psychedelics?
I mean, every
And I'll also say, remember that game earlier? Any question goes, any answer goes as well. So you don't have to answer this question, but you have to answer another question. But go ahead. Sounds like you were
honestly,
ready to.
like the wavy stuff right here. Mm-hmm. This is like a mushroom trip, probably.
Oh.
So yeah.
Wow, you expressed your experience so vividly that Zarif was like, "Wait a minute, I know what this is."
Yeah. Did anybody else paint in here? Hey, what's up?
Hey.
Another guest just showed up
Yep.
to be on stage very soon. Give it up for Miss Lissa. Lissa, yeah. Cool. All right. Is all of your art for sale, or do you have stuff that's not for sale?
Everything is for sale.
I feel like that's my answer too for anything. If you come over to my place and you see something you want, there's a price on it.
Bid it.
Yeah.
Make a
You
bid.
buy my couch if you want, you know?
What's next for you? What are you looking toward as an artist going in your career?
Opening a gallery.
Opening your own, having an opening in a gallery, or opening your own gallery?
Opening my own gallery.
Whoa!
Not only that, like having a space for like the community to come out and do art whenever they want. You know, I feel like we want to put some positivity out there, and art is a great way to do it. And like, even just doing art, you feel better. So why not bring it to the world? You know?
Yeah. Can I share a quick painting story? Okay. When I was a kid, I was a Cub Scout, and sometimes we had to do like, volunteer stuff for the community. And one time we had to paint a wall by the community center because it was covered in graffiti. And so we were just like, everyone was like given a paintbrush and like, use what color you want. And we're going to just paint a bunch of dots on this wall. And it was such fun to do. But my friends and I were also so bummed that we were covering over the graffiti because usually the graffiti was like so funny and filthy. So it was like fun to do, but it was like, aw.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were like
man.
forced to destroy graffiti. So it was fun, but
Yeah, that's funny. That's a funny predicament to put kids in.
sure.
Because the adults are like, "This is bad. Let's do something good over it," and you're like,
Yeah.
"Okay."
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about that. Yeah. Well, I feel conflicted, but not about you, Ruben. I love your art.
Yeah.
I think it's so beautiful. Tell people how we can find you.
Oh, thanks.
You can find me on Instagram on Ruben R Genius.
Ruben R Genius.
Look me up.
Ruben R Genius. That's good. Yeah. Ellie likes your mom, I think.
There you go.
That's what I heard. Yeah.
My mom.
Tell something about your mom.
She was probably looking at my Instagram, and my mom is wearing boxing gloves. So. Oh yeah.
Nice.
It's awesome.
Give it up for moms and give it up for Ruben, everybody.
Ruben R
Yeah.
Genius. Woo!
Thank you.
All right.
All
All right. Our next guest will be coming up on stage soon, but before that, does anybody have anything that they want to talk about?
Yeah. At
What's-
this point in the show.
Yeah. I know we've done a lot of hanging out, but is there anything like that needs to be said?
Let's get to some serious business
Yeah,
now.
just get it out. It doesn't have to be a complaint. It could be anything good.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, yeah. It's there. On the first show of the new year, I gave out some calendars that I got from the dollar store. That was fun.
Yeah. You guys missed out.
Yeah.
Next year, if you don't
That's
miss
right.
the first show, you'll get a
Next
calendar.
year, anybody else have anything that they need to express? I have one thing that I wanted to talk about,
Please.
and then we'll bring Miss Lissa up. So I think maybe I talked about this with Anya a little bit. I was saying that the holiday season is tough for some people because some people don't like holidays, right? And so I was like, there should be a holiday in January for people who don't like holidays. It's like something for them to look forward to.
Yes.
And somebody was like, "Oh, that's just Festivus." And I was like, "No, I don't think it's Festivus. I think it's like something else. It's like I don't know." So I called Hallmark today. No, I called American Greetings. I was like, I asked just if I could talk to somebody about holidays. And it was customer service. And they were like, I don't know, Congress sets holidays. You'll have to call somebody from there. So I called Jerry Nadler and Chuck Schumer, and I tried to call Kristen Gillibrand, but the answering machine was full. And I left messages, but I feel like I'm at an impasse. Who else should I talk to about a holiday for people who don't like the holidays? Like, shouldn't they have something to look forward to? I don't know. I feel like it's important that I have this idea stuck in my head, and I don't know what to do with it. What's that? Yeah, sure. I think so. But that's fine. I don't know. It's like...
It'd be a day of observance.
If there's something... I don't know. It's like...
It's
Side Chick Day?
It's a whole month, so it's actually Side Chick Pride Month because the people that don't look forward...
Hold on. Let's get Miss Lissa up here. Let's get...
Miss Lissa, come on up here and explain this to us.
Oh, yeah. Here's a microphone. I heard it's called Side Chick Day. I feel like it's something different, but I don't know. I'm interested in hearing. Does anyone else know what Side Chick Day is? But it's also a month? What's that? Wives would hate it? Yeah. Side Chick Day? Oh, maybe. That's funny. Yes. Here's a microphone.
The seat of honor.
Hi. Hey.
Give it up for Miss Lissa, everybody.
It's the sit-down comedy for me.
Yeah.
Stand-up is so overrated. So, hi. If you love me and you like what you see, follow me on Instagram at Miss Lissa Knows. It's only Lisa if you're Spanish or Haitian. Mm-hmm. They call me Melissa, but it's really Melissa. So, Miss Lissa. Nice to meet you. Give me some elbow.
Nice to meet you. You came to us through Zarif.
Yes. So talented. He's such a great musician. Give me a beat.
Oh,
ooh, Sharif, I love the way every day. Oh. I like to stare so deep in your eyes. I touch on you more and more every time. When you leave, I'm begging you not to go. Call your name 2-3 times in a row.
G-Unit.
Such a funny thing for me to try to explain. How I'm feeling and my pride is I wanna blame it. Still don't understand just how your love been doing no one else can.
X-Men.
Got me looking so crazy right now. Your love's got me looking so crazy right now. At the teacup acting looking so crazy right now. Your love's got me looking so crazy, baby.
Ladies and gentlemen,
like,
go.
real quick. That was Beyonce. If you didn't know that, yes.
Give it up for Miss Lissa.
That was Beyonce.
Wow.
It was a quick cover. Quick cover.
That's the best start of an interview we've ever
Yes.
done, and
Wow.
that was all you. Ralph and I had no part of that.
And I tried to
Just
add
like
things,
sex.
but I feel like they fell away shamefully. That was beautiful.
So what's Side Chick Day?
So I've proclaimed it. It's actually a whole month because everyone else gets a month. So it's like Black History Month. The gays get a month. The Jews get a month. The Puerto Ricans. So it's Side Chick Month.
Okay.
Huh? Every year that's not your month.
Maybe what month
Yom
is Yom
Kippur.
Kippur in? Yeah.
Yeah. Because you actually are the one that got me fired up. Because you were like, what about the people that don't want to celebrate a holiday?
Yeah.
And who doesn't want to celebrate a holiday like a side chick? They don't get holidays.
Oh, I get it.
It's either the day before or the day after.
Yeah.
So that's their holiday. So this is
Off to
side
the
chick
side.
year.
Okay.
Yeah. But back in the day it was better because side chicks, they even had songs, but you
Yeah.
may not know. I mean, are you familiar with R&B? Or you might be, half of you at least.
Yeah.
Right.
I know a little of it.
Right, so
I know
back
Tony
in
Tony Tone.
Tony.
There you go.
It's Tony.
Tony, I know.
It's an accent mark.
Yeah.
So back in the day, SWV, they had a song called "You're the One for Me," and it started and it said, I'm not going to sing this one. It said,
Okay.
I know that you're somebody else's guy, but these feelings that I have for you, I can't deny. She doesn't treat you the way that I think you should be treated. So come on, stop playing. I want to get with you. And then the bridge is, what your girl don't know won't hurt her. What your girl don't know won't hurt her. Side chicks had songs back in the day.
Right, yeah.
Anya always tells me that the things she doesn't know will hurt her.
What do you know? What does she know? Speaking of knows, I'm Miss Lissa Knows. You can follow me on Instagram at Miss Lissa Knows. It's 2 S's, no stresses.
Yeah.
Stretch those S's like you stretch that coochie. Stretch it out.
Well, we asked Ruben about when he paints. Do you have a routine for when you write, or do you just let things happen?
I'm like, I like to call myself the Jay-Z of comedy, because I write it all up here. So I'm literally writing, but I'm just jotting notes in my head. And like a lot of the times, if I say something funny to a friend, I'll like remember it. And I give myself bullets every show.
Just mental bullets.
Mental bullets. Because I've
You
noticed
write nothing down?
Nothing.
Wow.
Nothing.
I write a lot down.
But I feel like that's like a crutch. Because a lot of times when I go to these open mics with comedians, I notice that everyone thinks they're Dave Chappelle. So everyone has a list of their jokes and they're going through their jokes. But then sometimes that list becomes a crutch because now you're memorizing a script as opposed to having your bullets. And then, because I know the 3 Little Pigs and Mary Had a Little Lamb like the back of my black hand.
Right.
I can tell that story to anyone. I could put Mary in the projects for my project people. I could put Mary Had a Little Lamb in the suburbs because I know the story.
Yeah.
You know your bullets.
Right.
Fuck that script. Get it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Get that shit. We have a question. Yeah. We don't- Exactly. Fuck a right. I'm left-handed.
Hey, I'm left-handed.
Come on, are you a Leo?
I'm a Pisces.
No one's perfect, but you are still handsome.
I know.
What?
You're amazing. And what about you?
I'm right-handed.
What's your sign?
I'm a Scorpio.
Ooh, are you single? Yes.
No.
She's right there.
That's my lady over there.
Oh, you are strong. Okay, heard you. As a Scorpio, they're a little
Taurus?
snappy.
What a Gemini.
Oh, y'all just in that house arguing.
What's yours?
I'm a Lurgo, so I live on the cusp.
Yeah.
I'm a Leo Virgo. I'm
Okay.
August 22nd.
And what does that mean?
That means that I'm half Beyonce, all amazing. Like when I stepped on stage and you feel like Beyonce was here, but you're
Sure,
like,
yeah,
I don't think that's Beyonce's hair.
Right.
But yeah, I have that at home.
Uh-huh.
I am a wig connoisseur. I like to go by the alias Wiggy Smalls, the notorious W.I.G. It's me, baby. Wiggy, give me one more chance. Wiggy, Wiggy, give me one more chance. Do you like hip hop?
Yeah.
I can tell.
This guy is a hip-hop artist.
I could tell.
Really?
No.
Is it because you're a Lurgo?
Yes.
Can you read people?
I can read books and bitches.
Somebody asked me earlier before you arrived if I am an empath, which I don't know the answer, but do you think I am?
That means you like to stay in the house?
No. Well, I don't know.
I have a GED and a dream. What you're not going to do is judge me.
No, I like to go out but also stay in. No, an empath I think is just somebody who
Oh, yeah,
is
yeah. We take on people's
intuitive.
energy.
Yeah.
I'm an empath as well.
Are you?
Yeah. I feel like you are, you definitely give me empathic energies.
Okay.
But you also give me, I don't give a fuck. So like you're taking it in, but you can let it all go.
Sure.
As a Pisces, like you're very good at reading people, but you're also good at kicking them to the curb. Like if someone does you dirty, it's a dub. For my white constituents,
Yeah.
a dub means it's over.
Right.
It's done.
Would you ever run for office?
Which office would it be?
Just I don't know any political.
I think you've won us over. I think
Any
we're ready
political
to
Are
ambition.
you
campaign
ready
for
to
it.
vote?
Yes.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't know. It's
I like the Treasury.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm feeling another song.
Yeah.
Hey, you read Shawn read my
Oh yeah.
energies.
Give us Ralph.
Okay, hold on. You said you were what?
I'm a
Emotional.
I'm emotional.
What's your sign?
I'm Scorpio.
Okay. A Scorpio. Okay, so you are definitely driven, but in relationships, you're addicted to toxicity. Like, you feel like your love language is jealousy. Like, it's like, if you cared about me, you'd be yelling at me about not going out. Like, you love that kind of shit. Like, you're like, I can't go out because my girl's crazy. But really, it's you making her crazy. Leave her alone. Stop doing that to her. She's like, yeah, girl.
Yes.
Blink twice if you need help.
Does anybody else want?
Call me now for your free reading.
Anybody else?
Great. I recommend.
Yeah.
Okay, what is your sign? Gemini. Ooh.
Okay.
Shoot.
But it depends on dates.
Yeah.
June and you're similar, but you're a little more cuspy. Yeah, you're cuspy. It's different when you're cuspy because you still have remnants of the last sign. So we'll go to you, Gemini, right? Gemini, you're very sarcastic, and what you have to understand is that sometimes people want an ear and a shoulder and not a mouth.
Yeah,
Like,
that's what I said.
You seem to always have the answer, but sometimes people want to talk themselves through their own answer because there's more than one way to get to 4. It could be 2 plus 2, it could be 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1, but you got to let people get to their 4 through their door. And you like, yeah, girl, that's me too. Sometimes people don't need that. So sometimes they just, because you're just easy to talk to. You're very easy, like, Geminis are very easy to talk to, and you have a great sense of humor, so you make the worst situations funny. But that doesn't mean that I want your results or your answer. Like, let me get to my 4.
I wish there was a way we could have.
And then the Cancer is super emotional. Like, you just want to be coddled. Nobody got time for that. The hell?
I wish there was a way that we could take callers right now.
Yeah.
I would love to have callers just talk to Miss Lissa.
I would too.
Yeah.
Call in now.
Right.
Call me now. Let me talk to him right here. A lot of mercy. What is your sign? Taurus, always on your bullshit.
Ooh.
Literally.
Damn.
No, but Tauruses always have money. Like, even when they say they're broke, they mean for you. Their savings account is good. Like, they like to have everything, like, set a certain kind of way because you're an earth sign. So you like to be grounded. You don't like newness. You like, who changed the apartment? The hell?
Miss Lissa, do you have crystals?
I like crystals. I do like crystals. I
Yeah.
burn sage. I also like Palo Santo sticks. I want everyone to understand that what you put on and in your body is very important. So let's calm down with these Colgates and these toothpastes. We got to go more natural with it. So you can try the charcoal or like the you know.
The
yes,
good,
and then even on your shea butters, we're off cocoa butter, shea butter.
I didn't know that. I do have cocoa butter at home.
We're done with that. That's so Facebook. We're
Shit.
already on TikTok.
Damn.
Yes.
Okay, I have a question. I really want your full hours on this one. Can Miss Lissa please do a read on Miss Lissa?
The
Let me
final
clear.
boss.
Let me clear. Okay.
What's the sign again?
I'm a Virgo.
Virgo, right.
August 22nd, which means I'm on the cusp. But like they always say, you go out with a bang. So I'm everything that you hate about a Leo, but everything you also love simultaneously. One thing about me is that I am a true believer that you speak things into existence. I always say that God is my publicist. I feel like I've been on the grind. I have a team of just me and my beliefs. Like, my imagination has truly got me here. As a child, I imagined myself on stages. My parents were on drugs, right? Like, everyone used to tell my daughter, my mom, she's so funny. She reminds me of Raven Simone. You should get her on TV. She couldn't get me on TV because she got herself on drugs. But I always saw a vision. I always knew that life was bigger than what I saw in my backyard or what I saw outside of of my life. And now people speak things into existence for me. Like, I just did a stand-up show and this guy's like, when you have your Netflix special, I'm like, word.
Oh, yeah.
Word.
Say it.
So
Yeah,
it's all
say it.
about the energy that Miss Lissa puts into the universe and understands that she's going to get back what she puts in. Because a lot of people out here are lazy as hell, right? Everyone wants their friends to post them.
Or discouraged. That's
But we
part of it.
discourage ourselves because
That's true.
we're scared.
Yeah.
Fear is the devil.
I'm scared right now. I don't even know why.
Fear will get you out of the everything that you want. Fear will stop you from getting there. And I wanted to do stand-up comedy since the day I was born. Like, I always wanted to be on stages, right? But I took the easy way and I started interviewing people. So you can check out my podcast, Miss Lissa Knows. I also have a show called Bacon, Egg, and Cheese. It's every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday on Instagram. And then we put it on like all the other platforms like YouTube, all that shit.
Is it a food show or no?
No. It's kind of like The View meets The Barbershop. I want to say Drink Champs, but I'm not sure if you know about the Drink Champs podcast. So it's myself, a rapper named Lady Luck. She's also a mogul. She's known for a battle rap that she had back in the day with Remy Martin, right?
I don't know her, but I listened to her song years ago when I was younger.
And then Babs Bunny, she was on Making the Band.
Making the band.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
So the
that's
three
great.
of us have formed like Voltron. And every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, we come together for Bacon, Egg, and Cheese, where we chop up hot topics, dish the dirt, and serve it to you raw. Because everyone loves bacon, egg, and cheese.
Yeah.
Whether you're white, black, we all need breakfast. It's something great for you in the mornings. If you don't like bacon, you can have vegan bacon or non-dairy eggs. Whatever your bacon, egg, and cheese is, we're going to deliver that to you. So that happens all the time. And I always wanted this. So it's just all about Miss Lissa. And her forecast is just stay tuned because more stand-up, more interviews. This show has been taking off. On the 3rd of January, Snoop Dogg was on the show.
Nice.
Wow. Snoop D-O-W.
D-O-double-G.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
so it's like, God is my publicist. You
Yeah.
just never know. So that's the forecast for Miss Lissa. More good energy, more vibes, more coming through for the stoners morning show, okay? Because the stoners are up late, okay? This is the
No,
morning
it's
for
true.
us.
It's always morning somewhere. That's one of the things we say. Ruben is a visual artist, and he was impressed we were going to have an entrepreneur here. Do you have Ruben?
Entrepreneubian.
Yes.
That's what my friends-
Entrepreneubian.
Yeah, shout out to my guy. His name is Rashad Bashir. He coined that phrase for me. It's an entrepreneur.
I know that name.
Ruben, do you have any questions for entrepreneubian Miss Lissa?
How do you get into becoming an entrepreneur and, like, you know, especially within the Black and Brown community, how do you see them becoming entrepreneurs?
Well, I feel like step one is us understanding that we create culture, right? A lot of times Black people as a whole, we create something and then allow someone else to be the gatekeeper. And it's like always us trying to say, hey, look at me, when it's like, no, just be still and understand your talents. And we have to tap into our talents. As an entrepreneur, sometimes we look at what other people are doing and then we want to do it like, oh, she's doing makeup, I want to do makeup. But girl, you don't know how to do makeup. So you have to find out, like, what is your talent? Like, we are all the Michael Jordan of something. But, like, what is your something?
That's so right, because the other day I was working on a business plan, and I kept running into a block, and then I looked at myself, I said to myself, girl, you don't know how to do makeup. That was the problem the whole time.
Yeah, and it worked.
Yeah.
And then also our problem is, like, we get so hell-bent on our friends supporting us. Sometimes your friends are not your target demographic. So it's like, really put yourself out there. You're going to get in this universe what you put out. So you should be posting yourself as much as you want your friends to post you.
Yeah.
You should be talking about yourself as much as you want your friends to talk about you. Like the first thing what I did, Miss Lissa, spell it right, say it right, baby. Because I'm going to cultivate my own culture. If it's not my friends, they'll come later on. Like, you have to understand that truly believe in yourself and your talents.
Yeah.
Like, why are we playing with ourselves? Like, God didn't make us the same. Like, there's no two people that have the same fingerprints. Why are you trying to be like somebody else? Make it make sense, and then it'll make dollars.
Is this all from you being a Lurgo, or did you have like mentors?
My mentors were just paying attention to life. Like, I truly do study everyone that I think is amazing. So it's just like, in every aspect of entertainment. So it's like, I study comedians, I study media personalities, I love reading books. Like, it's just like, I pay attention to everything, and I take everything as a life lesson. Like, every time it's a no, or every time I get a door closed, it's like a redirection, and I just try to figure out what was the wrong component that I can fix for the next time.
Yeah.
I think we'll have to come to a close, but as we're closing, I have a young student here in the audience who's trying to get himself into the entertainment industry and is growing as an artist. What advice would you give to a young artist, entertainer, performer?
But before you answer, what's your sign? Okay, so a young Cancer.
A young Cancer.
Okay. 50 Cent is a Cancer, right? So he's out here killing shit, but you have to understand that as a Cancer, that sometimes your emotions are going to get the best of you. And if you haven't cultivated and created your own lane, like 50 Cent, when he first came out, he was the mad rapper, and he was so angry at the industry, but no one wanted to fuck with him. It wasn't until Eminem and Dr. Dre, everyone tapped in, and then he became his own entity, and now he's unstoppable because he has his own money. So until you have that money, you have to know how to play the game, right? So every time something's getting the best of you, count to 10. Give yourself 10 seconds to analyze, is this worth me cursing this motherfucker out? Or can I figure out a way to get to the next level through this person? Because like at the end of the day, you are very driven and you good with money, but learn how to control those emotions. And then whatever you're tapping into, find the people that are doing like the best in that, and then study those people, or like go to Instagram and then like see who they're following. Like, see what's going on in their lives. Like, see what they're posting. And also, learn that social media really isn't everything. Like, they trying to trick us. It's all a fucking trick. Like, it's all about tapping into people in real life. Like, the wheel hasn't been recreated, right? They might have added some traction, or they might have made it 4-wheel drive, but it's still that same round wheel. You still have to network. It's still word of mouth is still stronger than any fucking like or anything. It's all about energy, because literally Instagram is people giving you some bullshit. Imagine you go to the store and the windows look good, 'cause that's the filters, that's the caption. The windows look fucking amazing. And you're like, ooh, I love this store. I want to go and I want to buy something. You walk in, they don't got no clothes, the bathroom broken, the register broken, the customer service is bad. Like, really hone in on what's important inside, and then all of that other stuff is going to make sense. And then it's going to make dollars.
Does that feel good? Okay. Good.
And what is your pretty girlfriend? What is your sign? It's her, okay? Capricorns are always the boss, okay? They're not all caught up in the hype. She don't need no cameras on her. She just want to be focused. If you give her a goal, y'all going to achieve that goal. But for you, I will tell you, don't get so caught up in the next goal and the next achievement. Take a moment and analyze everything that you've been through, and truly appreciate the journey and appreciate yourself, because you're so caught up in the goals. You're winning, bitch. You're winning.
Yeah.
You're winning.
That's
You're
a note
winning,
to end
bitch.
on.
Yeah,
You're winning,
this is Stoner
bitch.
Moaning Show. Give it up for Anya.
Yes.
Give it up for Zarif,
Zarif at Space Royce.
Ralph and Shawn and Miss Lissa.
Ruben.
And Ruben J.
At Ruben R Genius.
Yeah.
At Miss Lissa.
That's right.
Miss Lissa
Lissa.
knows.
That's right. Stretch
Nose.
those S's like you stretch that coochie.
Hey, Wiggy Smalls. All right.
We'll see you at All Night Skate.
That's
All
right.
right.
Yeah.
See
Thank you guys.
next
I
week.
love it here.
Thank you.